Hi everyone. So today I'm going to show you some basic Docker commands that usually ask in the interview question as well. If you are a fresher or if you are experienced, then this video will help you to understand and to know what basic Docker commands currently we are using. Like currently developers or DevOps engineers are currently using. So let's start. Docker basic command. Okay, so the basic command, first we can see what version we are using in Docker, right? What Docker version we are using. So for that, let's say how to check Docker version. Okay, so for that we can use command docker -v. Okay, hit enter. It will show you the currently running Docker version in your system, and the output for this command will be, you will get Docker version, then that version number, let's for example like this, then comma build and build version name. Let's say for example I type like this. So once you enter docker -v, you will get output like this. Okay, so now the second command should be like how to start Docker, right? So for that, how to start Docker. So for that we can use command like sudo service docker. What service we have to start? That is Docker. Okay, then start. Okay, it will start your Docker. Sudo service docker start. Now the third command is to check whether our Docker is running or not, right? So for that, how to check Docker is running or not in your system. For that you can use command docker info. So it will show you the complete details of your Docker, like versions, when you install Docker and all that stuff. Okay, next move to the next command. So as an interviewer, as a Docker, as we know, in the Docker the main important part are Docker images and Docker containers, right? So interviewer will usually ask like how to create image, right? So for that, how to create a Docker image. Okay, so for that you can use command docker build -t, then image name and dot. Okay, so these commands are basically used to create a Docker image. Now how to check how many images you have, or the latest created image, right? You want to see the image. So how to check Docker images. Okay, so for that you can use docker images command. That's it. So it will list out all the images which you have created. Okay, and the output of this command, like you will get you will see repository tags repository tags, then image ID. Okay, and created date and time and size. Okay, it will show you this info for particular image. Okay, so now the next one is how to create container, right? How to create a Docker container. Okay, sometime interview will ask you how to create a container and also how to run image, how to run a Docker images, or how to run a Docker image, right? So for both question we have a same command. Okay, you can answer with the same command. Like if they ask how to create a Docker container, and if they ask you like how to run a Docker image, so basically when you run Docker image, it will create a Docker container. So Docker image will create a Docker container. Okay, so for that you can use command docker run then image name. Okay, so this is the basic command to create a container or to run a Docker image. And the other one we can have is other command also used if you know the ports number. Okay, so for that we can use docker run -d -p, then port number you have to mention, then your image name. Okay, so it will also create a container or it will run the Docker image. Okay, so here the -d means detached. Okay, so if you use this command, if you use this -d, then what it will do, it will directly show you the Docker ID and it will come out of that command. Okay, come out of this command. And if you don't use -d, or if you use just docker run -p, then port number, image name. Okay, if you run this command and hit enter, what it will do, you will inside your command will be inside that container. Okay, so it will so for that you have to again enter Control C to get out from this container. Okay, now next move to the next command. So here we have created images and we have created container. Okay, so now first we have to check how many containers you have, right? How to check containers. To check containers, right? So for that you can use docker ps command. Okay, and let me tell you, this docker ps command, it will only show you, let me bracket it, it will only show you running containers. Okay, just make in mind, it will show you just running containers. And if you use docker ps -a, okay, so what this command will do, it will show all containers. Okay, whether it is running or not, it will show you just all the created containers. It will show you all containers. Okay, so now we created image and we created containers, right? So the next question in mind will get like how to delete image or how to delete a container, right? Okay, so for that we have, let's say for example, first we'll delete image, right? How to delete image, how to delete or remove image, docker images. So for that you have to use docker rmi then image name. Okay, So to remove images, docker images, you have to use rmi, then image name, complete image name. Okay, so now the next one, how to delete or remove docker container. For that you have to use, you can say during your interview, like docker rm then container id. Here we don't use container name, here we have to use an container id. Okay, so while removing or deleting image, we have to use complete image name, and for removing container, we have to use only container id. Okay, so that's all about the basic command of the docker. Hope you like this video. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.